Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are here at the Clearview Ice Arena for the first game for our D1 Club men's ice hockey team. It is their home opener as well as the first game of the season as we're back in the arena for the first time since March. I'll be your play-by-play. My name is CJ Buckeye. I'm the head coach of the RMU esports program here at Robert Morris University. Next to me, Norman Riffner, an alumni of the ice hockey program. Norman, tell the people about yourself.
I mean, we should have a great one tonight. Season opener for RMU. Everybody's excited to be here. I'm sure the players are excited to get going here. Everybody's kind of getting ice prepared for the game here, and we're hoping for a big opener out of the RMU Colonials tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The boys just warmed up a bit. They're back hearing their pregame talk from their captain, Justin Adamski, as they do an ice cleaning here. So we'll be back with you after the boys come out here at the Clearview Ice Arena.
And please welcome to the ice, your Robert Morris University Canisius. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clearview Arena, home of the Robert Morris University Canisius. Tonight, we have the ACHA D1 hockey game between the visiting Canisius Golden Griffins and your Robert Morris University Canisius. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Golden Griffins. At left defense, number 23, Robbie Chikari. At right defense, number 32, Joe McGuire. At left wing, number 9, Anders Floyd. At center, number 3, Will Conti. At right wing, number 21, Brendan Reed. And in goal tonight, number 35, Charles Truly. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Colonials. At left defense, number 11, Brayden Orbison. At right defense, a freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia, number 21, Peter Horn. At left wing, a junior from Cranberry Township, PA, number 17, Tyler Draper. At center, a junior from Gibsonia, PA, number 9, Justin Udamski. And at right wing, a junior from Moon Township, PA, number 15, Rowan Kramer. And in goal tonight, a senior from Arnold, Maryland, number 30, Kevin Mackey. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise for the singing of our national anthem by RMU's own, Mr. John Tucci.
With great reverence, we come here tonight to honor our American flag and also honor our soldiers and veterans, policemen, firemen, first responders who ever lived. These men and women have given up everything in their life and their families so that the flag will always stand and this event will always take place. It's an honor to Americans here and throughout the world. Please join and sing Compassion with me as we honor our country and honor our freedom. So to sing the national anthem for the United States of America. Oh, say, can you see the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does a star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the free and the home of the brave? Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back after the anthem by our one and only John Tucci. Let's play some hockey.
Your head coach tonight is Dr. Mike Joseph, coming back after another successful year last year. His assistant coach tonight, James Joyce. Equipment manager, Keegan Mackey. Game day manager will be Philip Baczynski.
All right, the boys lining up at center ice. Again, your starting lineup: Adamski, Draper, Harbison, Haas. In net, we have Mackey. And we have a puck drop at Clearview Ice Arena as Canisius takes the puck. They're going to move forward, playing at center ice a bit. And RMU is going to take it around back. That is Captain Justin Adamski, who's going to fire it forward, and a tip in by Draper. Draper's going to chase. Canisius is going to take it, try to get it out and around, but it goes out to the defenseman with a shot and a save by the goaltender, and it is out of play. That was a shot from the point by number 21, Peter Haas.
RMU really not messing around with the puck in the neutral zone so far. Maybe that's something Coach Joseph will be emphasizing this year. Will be just getting pucks in off the tip and on the rush.
I'd say so, as Canisius takes the puck on the draw. Out on the wing, Canisius is going to try to chip it forward. And they do. They clear it out of the zone. Braden Harbison for RMU in chase. Down behind the net, he's going to fire it around to Draper. Draper's going to tip it, but it's going to go back to the Canisius defenseman, who's going to go against the wall for his winger. Number 9 for Canisius chips it forward, and he still has it through the defenseman. Tries to chip it out around front for number 15, Roman Kramer for RMU. He still has it behind the net. 2v2, Harbison and Kramer against 2 Canisius. Support from the right wing for Canisius as he sends it back to the defenseman. The defenseman misses, and it goes all the way down to the goaltender. Canisius is going to regroup as there's a line change for the Colonials. Intercepted pass by number 8. The Colonials out in front, chip in front. Number 12, that was Austin Lapina.
Big save by Charles Drolet on that RMU 2-on-1 there. Saucer pass right over that defenseman and almost in the back of the net, but great save.
That was Keith Reed with the chip going forward. I had to look down at the roster to make sure to see who it was, as Canisius is going to try to take it forward. Again, this is our first time with the new roster, so give us a chance to learn these names as we go through the season. Number 12 for the Colonials. Lapina has it. Lapina has it in the corner, and he's going to win a bit. Chips it forward. Out to number 23, Jenkins with the shot that goes wide. Number 4, Lance Cotton, splits it into 27. Number 27 has it, looking around back, dumps it in. 23 for the Colonials, behind the net. Canisius is going to try to chip it forward. They need a clearance here. Cotton with a huge hit on the boards in the corner. The Colonials are going to keep it, though. That is number 23, Jeremy Jenkins with the puck, who gets hit on the boards as well. Already getting some physicality here. It's getting a little chippy. The Colonials fighting on the boards. It goes down in for Cotton. Cotton has it in the close side corner where he's hit. Number 24 for the Colonials, outlet pass to number 16. That is Giovanni Palumbo. Palumbo has it, tries to get it out in front to number 18, John Betts. But Canisius is going to take it out on the pass that didn't find its mark. Number 24, John Byrne. Back behind to his defensive partner. He's going to try to chip it forward, knocks off a Canisius player. It goes out to the line and kept in by Canisius. Canisius out in front to their captain with a shot, and it just gets chipped out. Back to the point with another shot, and a block in front by the Colonials, and they're just going to clear it on out. That was number 16 with the clearance, Palumbo. A great save by goaltender Kevin Mackey to keep the score even.
Definitely a very hectic situation down in front of Colonials net there. I mean, I think there were 4 Colonials in front there just playing pinball back and forth, trying to get the puck out of harm's way, but definitely clearing it the good look there. Unfortunately, a couple tired bodies for the Colonials at the moment.
Face-off win by Canisius. Goes high and wide. Behind the net, Nathan Isaac. Turns it over for Canisius, and that's going to go to the far corner. On the point with a shot, just trying to get it in, and he does. That took a weird bounce, and Canisius still has it. Going to cycle back. He's going to hold. He's holding. He's waiting, and he's going to dump it back in. Number 14 for Canisius gets hit on the wall, and it's going to go through to number 23. Number 14 out in front. That was a good net front pass, but just couldn't get there for Canisius, and it's going to go all the way down to the Canisius zone. RMU is going to get a much-needed change. Canisius chips it forward through the neutral zone. Harbison is back. Over to his defensive partner, Peter Haas. Chips it forward, out to number 9, and here comes RMU into the offensive zone. Breaking speed, a shot and a save by the Canisius goaltender. Roman Kramer has it. Chips it over to the defensive right side. Haas gets leveled on the far wall. Out in front, the puck's just going to sit there, and Canisius is going to take it and chip it out to the neutral zone, where Haas is going to knock it back in to the Canisius zone, and RMU will press. Draper and Adamski in press, back to Harbison. Harbison missed it, but he chipped it enough that it got past the Canisius player and down behind the net. Number 15 to 23. Number 23 has it, dodges a check, uses some speed to get around him, and then turns the puck over just at the blue line. Draper, through to Adamski. Adamski with a shot and a save. Number 12 for Canisius. 2 players run into each other, and he turns over the puck. Number 15 for the Colonials. Over to 23. 23. Cross to Lance Cotton. Cotton with a shot and a save by the keeper. Canisius has it. They're going to try to get rid of it. And we have a stoppage.
See how wide the defensemen were there on that play, CJ. I mean, Lance Cotton was all the way on the left top circle, and that pass came from the Chick-fil-A side.
From the Chick-fil-A side. I like it. From the Chick-fil-A Robinson side. As RMU has an offensive zone draw, and it looks like they're going to come away victorious. 27 to 23. 23 has it with a shot and tipped. Down in front by number 27, that was Brian Schindler. Schindler out to 23, Jeremy Jenkins. Jenkins to Cotton. Cotton forward to the center, just past Canisius captain Eric Pawelski. Canisius going to try and get out of their zone, and there's a tip. Cotton tips it right over the stick. Great play, but turns the puck over instead. Canisius, what a pass! A cross and a save by the RMU goalkeeper, Kevin Mackey.
The Griffins going for a little bit of a Forsberg move after that beautiful no-looker behind the back pass. I mean, you can't make that stuff up. That was a masterpiece of a creative play there.
It was great puck awareness, but I think better chemistry. Colonials get the puck out on a face-off win. Number 22 streaking down the wing, that is Kovac. Kovac has it. Looking up front, and he tries to shoot it high and misses the net. Number 14, Maltari for the Colonials in chase. Canisius has it as they clear their zone. Number 21 for Canisius crosses into the RMU zone. Mackey's going to come out and play it. He has pressure, but gets it out and around, and it's okay. Canisius tries to keep it back in. Into the locker room corner they have it. And that gets out. Are they going to call that? That is delayed offsides. Couldn't keep it. Was number 4, Connor Schwartz for Canisius.
Looks like that draw is going to come right outside the zone. No intentional offsides there, ruled by the ref. Probably the right call. Definitely a dangerous situation for RMU in the neutral zone, as that was turned over by a defenseman originally, but greater support to get back and get the puck out.
Face-off win by the Colonials. Harbison has it as he crosses to the far side. Number 16 for the Colonials, that is Giovanni Palumbo, gets hit on the boards, and Canisius is going to have it, chipping it forward. Harbison is back with Haas. Harbison with a hit, some extracurricular from the captain for Canisius on Harbison as it gets out to the blue line, and a good keep by Canisius. And Canisius is going to wheel in, looking for the cross, looking for the shot, and he gets it on net, and a good save by Mackey.
About 6:30 through the first here. Shots that we're counting looking 5 for RMU and 3 for the Griffins. But I'll tell you what, CJ, it looks like the Griffins' chances have really been stronger so far.
Yeah, I think they started on their heels trying to feel out the Colonials. The Colonials pressed, but it looks like they're coming back now, and I think RMU is really going to have to toughen up and get the play moving. As Draper has it, Adamski on his wing. Adamski has it towards the net, and Draper's going to take it out and around. Harbison with the pinch, and he keeps it. Harbison has it at the circle as he chips it back behind the net. Couldn't see it in the corner there. Don't have a good view on that, but here comes Canisius with the puck now. Canisius enters the zone. Clear on side. Adamski has it. He's going to wheel, and out he comes. Adamski. Kramer towards the net, and a shot on net goes wide. Haas to Cotton. Cotton drops it in. Jenkins. Jenkins has it in the neutral zone. He's looking for an outlet pass, and he finds one with Draper. Draper gets hit, but here comes Kramer. Kramer with the shot and a save by the Canisius goaltender.
I don't know if you're paying attention to him, CJ, but I really like Draper's looks on that play. He was playing great 200-foot hockey, covering for Harbison on the back end towards the defensive end, and heck, he made a play in the offensive end, almost led to a goal there.
For sure, Draper is playing well tonight. That's why he's on the top pairing. On the top pairing with Captain Adamski and Roman Kramer. Cotton has it as he chips it in. It ends up hitting an RMU player, and Canisius is going to take it into the zone. Canisius crossing through 3 Colonials. A shot that ends up going wide, and the puck is loose in front of the net. Cotton has it. Cotton tries to dump it up to Schindler, and it's actually going to go to Keith Reed instead. Reed tries to chip it forward. It stops on the ref's leg, and here comes Canisius, 2-on-2. A shot steered wide by Mackey. Canisius going to dump it in behind the net. Battling. Into the corner it goes. Number 12 for Canisius. Throws it back. Looking for a net front pass. There's 3 Colonials there. He finds one, but it's okay. Lapina's going to take it for the Colonials as he dumps it into the Canisius zone. Beats a defenseman. Just chips it onto net. Easy save by the keeper, and we're going to have an offensive zone face-off.
RMU looking a little haphazard in their own end right now. Hasn't led to a ton of opportunities so far, but definitely some scary ones.
Face-off win by Canisius. Canisius has it. It hits off an RMU player, and RMU is actually going to take possession as they wheel out to the defenseman. Number 25 with a shot and a save by Canisius. Canisius on the wall, on the Chick-fil-A wall. The Colonials have the puck in the corner as they're fighting to keep it. Out to number 28 at the point with a shot, and he goes and he scores! Austin Alberts! The junior from Seven Fields, Pennsylvania, with a shot from the point, makes it 1-0 Colonials.
I'll tell you what, CJ, that tip by Multari looked dangerous, but it goes wide. But 10 seconds later, RMU with another chance that gets one in. 1-0 Colonials.
Yeah, I don't know if that was tipped on the way in, but it was a good shot from the point for Austin Albert. Let's hear the official call, and we'll make a correction if needed, as there's a battle in the same corner in the Chick-fil-A side. In the Amenity Mobile Tires corner with a shot out front. Canisius has it. Canisius gets it out.
With an assist from number 22, Tyler Kovac.
Not sure if you heard the goal call, but it actually went to number 14, Santino Moltari, assisted by number 22, Tyler Kovac. So not only was it deflected once off the shot from the point, it was deflected twice. And in the net it goes, right behind Canisius goaltender, Drew Lay. Out in front, and Canisius has a great shot on net. And it goes up and high, just over the net, as the Colonials are going to try and rebound. Adamski has it. Out comes Kramer. Kramer, Draper on the far side. Kramer turns on the Jets. Out in front, he loses his footing, tries to get it out to Adamski, and he does. Adamski turns it over to Canisius, and Canisius is going to try a breakout. To the right wing, Canisius has it. In the offensive zone. Mackey's just going to paddle it wide, and Draper up to Adamski. Adamski to Kramer. Kramer walks the defenseman for Canisius out in front with a shot and a save by the goaltender. A battle in front calls for the whistle as Draper went in looking for the POP play and just couldn't get it.
I'm sure the Griffins will be pretty fine with the net popping off there, because I don't know if that net doesn't pop off there, CJ. That might have been a live puck right in front of the net.
I'm not sure if the goalie had it. To be honest, I'm not sure if the goalie had it at all.
I think it was a live puck.
Line change for the Colonials. Cameron Smith is going to win that faceoff, but Canisius takes it. Cotton back. Cotton has it in the corner, dumps it around to Jenkins. Jenkins gets it out of the zone. Didn't mean to, but meant for a pass, and Cotton's going to intercept the Canisius dump in. Up to number 16 for the Colonials, and he's picked off, and here comes Canisius. Into the RMU zone, gets a chip over. Canisius with a shot that goes high. Into the corner. Bit of a battle. The Colonials are going to dump it back and around to number 16. Number 16, Palumbo. Palumbo has it back to Cotton. Cotton gets it up to number 10, Cameron Smith. That is John Byrne in the corner, trying to get the puck, and there's a turnover. It hit Cotton in the foot, and it's going to come out to neutral zone. John Byrne in support here, trying to get the puck, but it's going to go all the way down into the RMU zone. Lance Cotton is back there. Cotton has it, fires it up through, past the blue line, and that's going to be a delayed offsides.
From here, that almost looked like it was in the zone. There might have been a couple bodies in the way there. That was a really close call. One in RMU's favor nonetheless.
Keith Reed loses the faceoff for the Colonials, but it's okay because they get it back. Here comes Nathan Isaac. Canisius is going to take the puck on their left wing right off the Colonials bench, and here they come into the offensive zone. Trying to dangle around the defenseman, not happening, and here comes number 8, RMU, and dodges a hit. That was number 12. Austin Lapina just missed it as it gets through on net. Mackey has it, no whistle. Into the corner, there's a scrum, and here comes Reed. Reed forward, gets around the defenseman. He's looking out front for some support, tries to get it to 27, can't get there. 27's going to come back and get it behind the net as he's going to look. He's going to look to wheel it, dumps it in. Reed over to 25 with a shot from the point, and it goes wide. Shot coming from Nathan Isaac, the Mars native. A turnover by Canisius out front. Byrne into Reed, and it goes up and over the net, and a good save by Canisius. That was not Reed, that was Lapina. My apologies. Here comes Canisius to the neutral zone. Into the RMU zone. 3v3 now. A good step up and poke by Isaac. Out to number 22 for the Colonials, and here comes RMU. 3-on-2. Dropping it to 14. 14 has it with a shot and a save by the Canisius goalkeeper. Isaac tips it forward. I believe that was Haas, actually. There was a defensive change. Harbison and Haas now on the ice. Tipping it forward was John Betts into the Canisius zone, and he's going to chase. Canisius has it, looking for an outlet pass. Waiting is the defenseman, and he gets it out to the right wing. And here comes Canisius into the zone. Going to try and cycle it back. He does. Looking for a shot, but just can't settle it down. And now they're going to fight in the corner. I'll have to see what advertisement's on that corner because I can't call the corner.
Not the Chick-fil-A corner. The opposite.
Just call it the opposite of the Chick-fil-A corner. And here comes Canisius out to the wall. I'm going to say corner all day now. Mackey has it. Tries to get it out and around, out in front for Canisius. He intercepts it, and another save by Mackey, and a diving save. That's 2 for Mackey.
Mackey coming up absolutely huge for RMU right there. Griffins currently with a decent bit of momentum, but I'll tell you what, CJ, they've only been delivering on probably half of their chances so far. They've had a lot of tips go wide, their shots have been missing, and honestly, if those have been hitting the net, I think this is not a 1-0 game.
I'd have to agree with you on that one, Norman, for sure. Adamski loses the faceoff, but the shot goes wide, so it's okay. Canisius has it, dipping it into the opposite of the Mobile Tire corner. Canisius out to the defenseman. From a shot from the point and swallowed by Mackey.
I'm going to go back to what we were talking about. I think the Griffins may just need to simplify right now, and what we're seeing is exactly that. They're starting to get shots on and test the goalie. They had a couple good chances right in front about 30 seconds ago, and right now they really just need to test Mackey.
Adamski with the faceoff win over to Draper. Draper has it, can't get it all the way out. Canisius is going to have it trying to get it in, but Cotton's there with a good block and a good move to get past the defenseman, and here comes Kramer. Kramer with the shot that goes off the crossbar. And here comes Canisius. Out on the right wing into the RMU zone. One man back. That is Adamski. Captain Adamski laying down to take away the passing lane, and a save by Mackey.
Really got to give Mackey credit on that save. He was nearly screened by his own player. Not that that was intentional, but that shot came in maybe a foot off the ground. I'm really surprised that he saw that coming in. Not to mention a foot off the ground. That's not an easy glove save to make either.
A little bit of flash there as well. Not intentional, I'm sure, as RMU clears the zone. To the far side, number 16 for the Colonials is going to chip it into the Canisius side. And here comes Canisius, the Golden Griffins, looking for some offensive zone pressure as they dump it in on a delayed offsides call. RMU has some time. Pass went high and wide for John Byron. Byron? Not really sure how to pronounce his name. I'm going to say Byron. That sounds about right now. Behind the net, out in front for Canisius. It's bouncing, but Mackey knocks it away. Palumbo has it behind the net to Isaac. Isaac, he's looking. Over to Byron. Canisius is going to try to dump it in, and they do. It's going to go behind the net, where Isaac is going to chase. Isaac and Albert back for RMU. Cameron Smith goes into the corner looking for the puck. He's going to come away with it, but with some support from Albert, and they're going to get it all the way over to Palumbo on the wall, and it goes out. Canisius with some offensive zone pressure and some sustained offensive zone time on the past shift or two. RMU's going to have to adjust. And
beautiful Murphy flip almost worked there for RMU.
Almost got it, but here comes Canisius into the RMU zone. Haas on the wall. Harbison going to go down into the corner to get it. The Doubletree corner. Crossing to the other side. A turnover. And it's going to go down behind Mackey once more, and here comes Haas. Haas has it, gets it through to Betts. Betts over to our goal scorer tonight, Moltari, the freshman from Hermitage, PA. Canisius in the corner, and he gets rocked by number 14. That is Moltari once again. It's going to go out past the neutral zone into the RMU zone, and Braden Harbison from Glenshaw, Pennsylvania, is going to take it, wrap it around to Kovac. Kovac gets it out of the zone, and it's going to go all the way down to the Canisius zone. Icing is waved off, and we're going to see a change. On comes the Reed line. Turning it over. Here comes Canisius into the RMU zone. It's a 5-on-3, so Harbison's going to take this with relative ease, gets it out and around. And here comes Lapina. Lapina has it. He's looking. Trying to get it out front, but he's just trying to maintain the puck at the moment as Reed's going to come in for some support. Canisius has it, trying to get it out front. Number 23 with the shot, blocked by a Canisius player. It's loose out front. It's going to be taken by Canisius, who's going to turn it around and fire it out to Jenkins. Jenkins to Cotton. Cotton's going to wind up and slap it in. Hits off the back wall, and it's off. No whistle, as RMU didn't touch it. Lapina pressuring for RMU as the rest of the change finishes out. And here comes the Adamski line. Adamski, Kramer, and Draper. Shot saved by Mackey. Adamski's back, trying to get it out front, and it took a weird bounce. Canisius still has the puck here. The Griffins trying to capitalize against the top line for the Colonials. Adamski tried to chip it forward, and he couldn't. Isaac and Cotton back for RMU. Cotton has it. He's going to look for the breakout. He's going to get it forward to Kramer. Kramer has it. Absolutely walks the defenseman for the Griffins. He looked for a Michigan. I saw a Michigan attempt. Firing it wide was Isaac. The Colonials with Adamski. Adamski has it. Shot and a blocker save. It actually hit the stick for Droulet. Adamski behind the net. Behind the Griffin net. Adamski has it, looking for some help. It gets out to Draper with a shot and a save by Droulet.
I'm not positive that he saw that lane open, but he threw that right where it needed to go. Unfortunate, almost an unfortunate circumstance there for the Griffins with the defender missing the puck. I do want to note the Michigan was cool. I did want to go back and talk about Nathan Isaac's defensive play at our end. Playing great body-to-body coverage, and that definitely stopped a shot attempt from the Griffins.
What a breakout pass, and Mackey's going to make a save. Norman, I was going to say, you have to be lucky to be talented, and you have to be talented to be lucky. Behind the net for the Colonials, it actually hit the post, took a weird bounce, and comes out. Schindler, and it looks like we have a hand pass. Face-off's going to change. You wanted to mention Isaac?
Oh, yes. Just great defensive play. You know, player got in and was real close and took a great one-on-one and pretty much, got rid of an attempt for the Griffins. Sorry, stuttering a little bit.
The Colonials are going to poke it in to the Griffin zone. The Golden Griffins have it. D-to-D pass out to the wing. Centering it, and here comes the push. Number 13 with a shot that goes wide off the backboard into the Under Armour wall. It goes chipped wide by Harbison, who got a stick on it. Not sure if it was going to be on net, but it's behind the net now. We have 1 minute remaining in the first period. 1-0 Colonials. In the corner, Haas has it over to Harbison. Harbison out to number 12, and it gets tipped forward to number 8. That is Keith Reed. Reed chips it into the Griffin zone as we've got 37 seconds remaining in the period. And we are going to have an icing with 34.2 on the game clock.
Griffins were looking for that home run stretch pass there, and unfortunate for them, I mean, their man was covered up top. Even if you got the tip in, he wasn't going to be able to do much more than that in that circumstance.
It was a great outlet pass. It was a phenomenal pass. RMU's top line is out. Cotton has it. He's going to fire it off the Chick-fil-A sign. It actually hit the Chick-fil-A sign. And here comes the Griffins. Out into the far corner. 20 seconds remaining in the first period. As Adamski's going to chip it forward, and Kramer's going to make sure it makes it to the neutral zone. Mackey's going to come back for it. 13 remaining in the period. Cotton has it. Drops it behind for Haas. 5 seconds remaining. Canisius looking for a tying goal here late. RMU's going to clear it out. 1 second on the clock, and that's going to end the first period. The score, 1-0 for the Colonials. Norman, what's our shots looking like?
RMU 1, Canisius 0.
Your RMU Colonials are currently leading in shots by a slim margin nonetheless. RMU with 14 and the Golden Griffins with 11 at the moment.
I thought it was a pretty good period so far. RMU came out strong. They had Canisius on their heels for a good bit of the game, for the first part of it at least. Canisius really started to fight back after about the midway mark, and they started to get some offensive zone pressure. And it looks like the bottom half of the RMU lineup is not matching up well with the Griffins. Do you have any insight on that?
I haven't been necessarily looking at that. I thought RMU's play in the defensive end in a hole right now might need to tighten up a little bit. A few kind of sketchy situations they've been in, but fortunate for them, the Griffins have still had a smaller shot success rate of actually getting on the net. As far as that second line, it obviously would be nice to, get maybe one under them, maybe get them going, spark a little fire maybe.
I mean, just taking a minute and talking about the goal scorer, Santino Moltari. I mean, what a first game to have at your new school. Your first game in this league, your first game playing collegiate hockey. You're a freshman. You score in the first period on your second or third shift. I mean, what's Coach Joseph saying? What's he saying right now? You were a player for him. What's he saying?
He's saying he expects big things right now. The monkey's off his back, so the pressure's off. Now he can just pump more in for the rest of the season, and I'm sure he might want one or two more tonight.
Now we're saying, okay, you got one. How about one a period? Let's keep that pace up. Let's get a hat trick tonight is what Coach Joseph is saying in the locker room right now. His team's up 1-0. I wouldn't say they're buzzing yet, but they're definitely working hard out there. And I think we're going to see some better play coming into the second period. I mean, this is the first game that they've played at home in front of fans since March. And even in March, it wasn't that many because we had casted that game. There were fans, but there weren't many. So this is a change of scenery for them while also needing to return back to the regular.
Not to mention, I believe that game was a masked game. We're still in very high lockdown procedures for COVID. I mean, it's very nice to see things getting back to the way they were. I'd have to agree. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch over to the intermission right here. We're going to essentially cut audio. Norman and I are going to take a step back, and we'll be with you with about 2 minutes remaining. We've got 12, so we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The Colonials are getting ready to take the ice. Coach Joseph is coming onto the ice right now, going behind the bench. We have a minute on the scoreboard, so I'm assuming that means we have a minute before they come onto the ice. Norman, what are we thinking going into the second period? What do we think we're going to see out of the Colonials? Are we going to see anything different in terms of scheme? Well, I think Coach Joseph will be emphasizing keeping the D zone, maintaining the man-on-man coverage and not getting caught within some of the creativity that the Griffins are bringing, because they've had some pretty creative plays so far. On the offensive end, I'm sure he's emphasizing keeping the momentum. RMU had it, especially to start the period, and I'd say overall they probably had the bulk of it, or the majority, but at the same time, there were definitely moments where it was the other way.
I'm seeing that a lot of the east to west passes are working really well for Canisius. They're really able to get it around multiple Colonials just by going across instead of forward. Do you think that was a focus in the locker room?
Something from Canisius, perhaps. I mean, I definitely think that Coach Joseph could have corrected his defensive zone to be ready for that, because it does seem like everybody in the defensive zone is getting caught off by that. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because it does kind of seem like RMU does play more north-south, and these guys are extremely lateral in their movement.
Yeah, that was one of the first things that I noticed, that RMU's really playing that we're going to beat you with our speed, and it's working for the most part. They're getting around defensemen fairly quickly, but Canisius is really doing that across the ice horizontal passing along the lines, and that's getting around the Colonials and negating their speed, for lack of a better term.
For sure. I'd definitely also like to add, before we start here, I'd like to see the RMU defense play a little more conservative. They don't have a big lead, but they have one nonetheless, and it'd probably be the wrong call to go for something crazy right now.
A face-off win by the Colonials to start the second period, and a dump in by the Griffins, as it looks like they're already playing more aggressive right off the face-off, as the Colonials are caught sleeping a little bit, and Mackey has to make an early save, not even 15 seconds into the period.
Mackey in great position there, accepted that right into his chest. Almost a bit of a logo snipe there, but a really dangerous situation for the Colonials. The man-on-man coverage wasn't quite there, and what an opportunity for the Griffins.
An early start by the Griffins, who lost the initial face-off but won it back off their pressure, and now they're looking to make the Colonials pay for this quick offensive zone push that they're making in the early period, as Mackey has to make another save early in this period.
No problem on that save, though. No screen, far shot from the blue line. Goalies will take that all day, CJ. And I'm sure Mackey's no exception to that.
Yep, Mackey's not exactly been challenged too much, apart from a couple good saves that he had to make. But, you know, looking at the early play, they've really been logo. But the fact is, they were dangerous shots regardless, as Draper is going to chip it in for the Colonials. Down into the double tree corner. Adamski out front. Kramer with a good shot, but fans on it. We did double check. There are no advertisements in those corners, so I am just going to say opposite the double tree corner as the Griffins are going to come out. Off the Chick-fil-A sign, and here comes Canisius trying to get around two players, but they steal the puck back out in front. Dangerous play. Adamski and Draper are going to take it. Kramer in close support. Draper's going to knock it forward. He doesn't get it all the way through, and here comes Canisius.
Big hit by Peter Haas there,
Harbison
playing it off.
turns on the wheels, and number 14 for Canisius goes falling. Number 12 for the Colonials coming in. Shot goes high.
I
didn't
think
even
that
think
made
that was a shot
contact
on
with
net.
the glove there, CJ.
And here comes Canisius trying to get through. A good play by Cotton. It goes out front and a save by Mackey. Trying to get it towards the center. RMU's reeling a bit. Harbison into the corner. And here comes number 8, Keith Reed. Reed's going to take it. He has some support with Schindler, but he loses the puck in front of the net. Canisius wheeling behind their own net. Over to the far side wall, opposite the benches. Back to the defenseman. He's going to wheel it forward, trying to get it through, but it hits Cotton in the leg. And here comes the Colonials. It's Byron. Byron has it with a shot. Blocked by Canisius, almost tucks it, but couldn't get through. Byron has it on the wall. Trying to play it forward, but Canisius' captain's going to take it, and that is going to be called a hand pass.
That puck was behind Drolet. He had no idea where it went. Thank God for the Griffins. There was a defenseman in the area to clear that. That puck seemed like it started to slow down in the crease there, almost with nobody in between RMU in the net there.
I'd have to agree as I'm watching the doctor, who I thought called for someone on the Canisius bench, but he doesn't. Cotton for RMU has it, and he takes a shot that's blocked by Canisius. The Griffins trying to get it back as number 10, Cameron Smith for the Colonials in pursuit. Palumbo into the corner. Out to Smith. Smith has it, trying to keep it in, and he does. He gets it to Byron. Byron has it, turns it over in the neutral zone, and here come the Griffins. The Griffins along the right wing, pushing, tries to get through, and a close glove save by Mackey. Almost didn't get his glove on that. It was just on the outside of the leather, and here come the Griffins. Number 23 for the Griffins tries to get around Cotton, who throws out the hip, and he can't get past them. Palumbo pressuring the puck carrier for the Griffins. Cotton goes in, but that was a double commit, and here comes 23 for Canisius. Big save, number 21, back through, another save, and it's loose out front, and they're going to call for a whistle.
Very big play by Captain Eric Pawelski from the Griffins there, drawing two people on him, getting hit twice, and thus putting the Griffins in on a 2-on-1 there. Extremely dangerous, but thankfully Kevin Mackey able to come up with a couple saves, and the puck, they get a lucky break on the draw.
A whiffed shot off the face-off by the left winger for the Griffins. He gets pickpocketed. Another save by Mackey. They are peppering Mackey in the first 5 minutes of this period. The Golden Griffins are really taking it to the Colonials right now, and Coach Joseph is not happy.
RMU one shot this period. Griffins sitting at 6 right now.
A block in front by number 28 and turns it over. Mackey with another save and has to cover it yet again. It was a good initial block by Austin Albert up front, but just couldn't keep it away, and Mackey had to come out and make the save.
RMU playing kind of in tight in between the dots right now with their defense, and thankful for them, Mackey's been standing on his head. A lot of motion outside of the dots, though, kind of forcing RMU outside what could be a comfort zone, perhaps. Just a lot of east-west movement, as we said earlier.
RMU going to try to spark some momentum here by bringing their first line back on the ice. Harbison's going to dump it in. There was a chip, but it's going to go all the way down for icing. It must have touched off a Canisius player or off of a stick that they couldn't identify, and that's going to be icing.
Goes Kramer there. I think he was telling the ref, I think I tipped that. I think I had a little nip on there. Shouldn't have been an icing is what he was saying.
You know, it looks like someone got something on it. But regardless, Adamski wins the faceoff and they get it up and out. It goes right past the defenseman who whiffs on it. Draper has it, trying to get it to Kramer, and he can't. Kramer off sides, and here comes Canisius. Griffins coming in, trying to get it around Harbison, and Harbison with a good stick says no thank you. Kramer goes into the corner, tips it back to Draper. Draper has it, out front, Adamski with the save, a shot again, and that's Haas. It goes high, up into the netting, and we're gonna have a stoppage.
RMU really getting into the dangerous area there. Somebody right in front within 15 feet of the net, not a Griffin in sight to save that. And luckily for them, a big save by Drolet.
RMU needs a good face-off win here, and Adamski's out to take it, and he does get it. That wasn't Adamski, that was Keith Reed, my apologies. Reed has it behind the net. He's looking, dumps it behind to Lapina. Lapina has it. He's looking, in support is Draper. That is not Draper, I apologize, that is Schindler. Out in front, the Griffins are going to intercept, and Harbison's going to grab it to stop it from going into the RMU zone, and he drops it into the Griffin zone. The Griffins have it opposite the double tree corner. Canisius gets it all the way out. Cotton is back. The Colonials looking, seeing if there's going to be a change, and there's not. Reed has it, dumps it into the Golden Griffin zone, and now they're going to have a change. Last on the ice is Lapina, who is in support, pressuring the Golden Griffins right now. And here comes number 10, Cameron Smith, who's going to hit it high off the glass as it falls kindly. A block by Lapina as he still needs to get off the ice. He's still looking to get off the ice here. A battle in the corner opposite the Chick-fil-A wall. Behind the net, number 23, Jenkins. Jenkins has it. Lance Cotton doesn't have a stick, and he hits again. He just leveled a Canisius player
I think the refs
after a little bit of a
go.
conversation, and it looks like he's going to let it go.
Number 7 with a blatant hold on Cotton's stick. No call there, and the refs let a little bit of extra come from Cotton's hip right there as number 7 goes down in the corner, and he is unhappy.
That was number 7, Zach Wagner, who also hit number 10, Cameron Smith for RMU. We need to keep an eye on Zach Wagner, who is absolutely livid on the Canisius bench, and his ear is bleeding profusely. Are you seeing that over there?
Yeah, I mean...
Do not pan the camera to that. We do not want to show that. Absolutely not. As RMU is going to line up, and they're going to get a doctor over to see Zach and get him stitched up.
Some would say what goes around comes around. If you're going to give it, you got to get it.
And out comes the doctor from the penalty box, who's going to come over and get some tape out. Captain for Canisius, that is Eric Pawelski, doing the gentlemanly thing and saying, "Nah, you got it, dude. You can make it." Gives him a little tap on the shoulder. Doctor's going to look as we get a puck drop. Canisius with a shot and a save by Mackey. It goes into the Amity Mobile Tire corner. Still in the Mobile Tire corner. It goes out front, right past Cotton, all the way over to the far corner, opposite the Chick-fil-A wall. The Griffins have it. Dangling in the corner, number 23, that is Robbie Sakari for the Griffins. Sakari still on the puck, fires it back to his defenseman who is in the neutral zone. D-to-D pass as number 21 has it, loses it. Almost a too many men on the ice call there, but he got off the ice quick enough. Here comes Cameron Smith. Cameron Smith with a toe drag, tries to get it around and can't. Smith tries to drop it. Number 22 for the Colonials does get a hand on it, as Albert is going to dump it back into the Golden Griffin zone, where it is gloved easily by Sakari. Sakari back out to the neutral zone. Number 18 chips it into his own guy, and Canisius might have a play here, but it just bounces away as Albert tries to get rid of it. And now Kovac will. Kovac has it with an assist tonight. He has a point, looking for 2. Number 21 for Canisius grabbed it, lost it, and that's going to be a hand pass.
That play developed extremely fast. I wanted to point out that play by Multari to get that puck out of harm's way, right in the neutral zone. One defenseman got caught cheating there with one back. That could have been a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 potential if he wasn't in the right spot. thankful for RMU. He was able to dissolve that situation, hit that puck right in his own.
Almost halfway through this period, Colonials still hold a 1-0 lead. A great drop by number 22. That was Tyler Kovac, who knocked it out of the air and got a shot on net before Harbison had to take it and corral it back in. The Griffins are going to try and get it out, and they throw it all the way down to Peter Haas, who throws it back into the Canisius zone. John Betts and Multari for the Colonials was in support. Canisius tries to drop it off, and they do. Wasn't going to call too many men there, and here come the Colonials trying to get the puck back. And they do. That is Kovac, who gets it all the way out to Multari, who turns it over, and the Golden Griffins will fire it back in. Going back is Haas. Haas has it behind the net to his D partner, Harbison. Harbison has it, chips it forward to Multari. Multari tries to get out of the zone, and he does. Canisius, again, going to fire it right back in, but it looks like they've got another step on this one. Haas in support, tries to throw it out front. Number 18, John Betts, shows off a little bit of stick work to get that puck out and around the defenseman. Canisius throws it back in again. It gets tipped. Harbison's going to try and grab it here. Haas tries to get it through, and he can't. Harbison's going to get a stick on it, trying to get it out to the blue line. But number 15 for Canisius walks in, and a shot on Mackey and an easy save. Canisius looking for one more, out to the point. Number 4 with a wrist shot goes wide. Another shot by Canisius is blocked in front by John Betts. In the corner, Betts has it, and we have a whistle.
Golden Griffins really coming out hot in this first half of the second period. So far, RMU with 2 shots this period. Griffins sitting at 9 at the moment, taking their shot total to 20. RMU sitting at 16.
That whistle was due to the net being off its moorings, and we're going to get puck going again. Here we go. Shot goes wide. Haas has it. Harbison hits it off the Amity Mobile Tire corner, and it goes out into the neutral zone. Canisius to the center, tries to get there. A good stay on side, but number 34 for Canisius. Here come the Griffins. Good poke by Harbison, the senior from Glenshaw. The Griffins have it behind the net. They're looking for a pass. Crossing to the far defenseman in the center, and a shot blocked by number 15 that goes through. That was Kramer with the shot block. Behind the net, out to number 6. A lot of traffic in front of the net, trying to get through, and he can't. Hits off a body and comes through. Number 18 gets tied up. Great stick lift by Canisius there. Canisius has it with a shot. It's blocked by Kramer. Kramer has it. He's looking to get rid of it, looking for some support. Chips it out, and it clears the blue line out to the neutral zone. RMU needs a quick change. One man still on the ice. It's Kramer, and here comes the first line. Kramer in with a shot. It goes high and wide. 23, Jenkins. Jenkins tries to get it through. Cotton has it. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins fires it up the wall. That's Lapina. Lapina dumps it in behind the net. Canisius fighting with Schindler. Fires it through. Jenkins, stick lift and gets the puck back. Tries to get it out to Schindler. It's going to take a weird bouncing. Cotton's going to go opposite the Amity Mobile Tire corner to get the puck. Off the glass, it comes all the way out. A hit on the boards. Colonial down. Cotton has it. Looking to get rid of it and just fires it down into the Golden Griffin zone so that the Colonials can regroup themselves.
I don't know if you caught or if anybody else watching did. We've noticed that on the RMU Colonials bench so far, the boards right in front of them are not that bouncy. I'd say the remainder of the rink, minus in front of the teams, the boards are extremely active, but teams might want to keep note of that as the puck really isn't bouncing hard off that.
I just noticed a Canisius player exiting to the dressing room. I could not catch the number. It was number 23 who was late to come onto the ice at the start of the period, but Colonials, they've got the puck. Over to number 25, Nathan Isaac, who tries to knock it into the RMU zone. They're waving off the offsides. And here comes Canisius. Canisius coming in. Behind the net. Mackey has it, and a good save. It comes all the way out to number 4 for Canisius, who fires it in behind the net. Behind Mackey, the Griffins have it. Colonials are trying to get rid of it. Mackey swipes at it and gets it out of there. Number 12 gets it all the way through. It tips off Adamski's stick. Mackey's looking to get rid of it, and he does. He gets it over to 23 Jenkins. Gets it out to Draper. Draper has it. Draper and Mackey. Mackey into the corner. Out to Draper. Draper has it. He's looking, gets it out in front, and tries to get it to Adamski, who could not get his stick on it. That was a very long time for the ref to blow the whistle before we saw the nets off.
Well, you know what? I don't think the refs were going to blow the whistle on that because I think they were confident they were going to be able to put it back, but I think they blew it dead because the ref interfered at the blue line with the puck. Granted, not his fault. He's trying his best to get out of the way of that constant moving play and to help out, but I definitely expect that to be blown dead there. I don't know about you. Regardless, play coming outside the Griffins' offensive end here.
Face-off win by Adamski. Cleared in by Isaac behind the net. The Griffins fire it off the wall, and it's gonna skip over the stick of Lodges, and here comes Canisius with a shot that goes wide. Draper chips it out into the neutral zone, and he's gonna intercept it after another attempt, and here comes Adamski, dropping it off to Kramer. Kramer has it, dodges a check, but loses the puck. Out to Harbison, right on the Colonial logo at center ice, as he fires it into the Golden Griffin zone. Into the corner opposite the double tree corner. Colonials are going to try and maintain. Adamski dangles out in front, 24 with the shot. Draper almost had a second chance there, but couldn't get a stick on it. Adamski trying to keep the puck out, and here comes Harbison. Harbison's just going to fire it back in. It hits off the ref's stick, or I'm sorry, the ref's skate, not the stick. Hitting the zebra in front of the UPMC Health Plan logo. Boy, I'm sure all of you are glad that Norman mentioned the Chick-fil-A sign, because this is not going to stop as we have a whistle for icing.
You have until tomorrow night to get in there. They're closed Sunday.
It appears that Zach Wagner's back on the ice with Norman. Do you know what that is on the side of his helmet? Looks like they just taped a bandage to the side of his helmet.
Some sort of medical bandage. I couldn't tell you exactly what. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. That's quite interesting.
That is the ear that he was bleeding from, so I can assume it has something to do with that, as the Colonials will try to recover. Poking it out, and it goes all the way to the neutral zone, where the Griffins will take it. Dangled knee-on-knee collision. Cameron Smith runs in to the Canisius player, and we've got a Canisius player down on the Colonial logo. Cameron Smith ran into him, knee-on-knee collision. And we have a Golden Griffin down at center ice.
Zach Wagner of the Griffin was not taking exceptions to that hit by Cameron Smith as he goes to his teammate's aid and kind of pressures Cameron Smith a little bit before going to the box there.
That is number 15 for the Golden Griffins, who is down, Michael Yochum. The forward from Las Vegas, Nevada, who took a knee-on-knee collision moments ago with number 10 for the Colonials, Cameron Smith. Dangerous hit, but I'm not entirely sure if it was on purpose. I can't imagine that it was. It looked incidental, did it not? You had a better look at it than I did.
Honestly, I couldn't give it to you. I think we have to give Cameron Smith benefit of the doubt. I mean, both of them were kind of battling for the puck there, but, I mean, at the same time, that's a very dangerous situation to get in. That should try to be avoided the majority of the time. When you lead with your knee, you know, that's kind of what happens, and it stinks. But fortunately, right now, it looks like
that is the captain
getting up.
Okay, so we have our number wrong. Captain is number 15, Michael Yochum, not number 17, Eric Pawelski. I thought they don't have two captains, do they?
It's possible.
Do we have? Yeah, there are two. There's another captain dead center. So one of their alternate captains, number 15, Michael Yochum, getting helped off the ice by the RMU doctor here, staffed. As other captain Eric Pawelski groups with the officials as well as Justin Adamski as we wait to hear the call. There's 2 minutes up on the board. We can assume it's a 2-minute minor. 2 minutes for kneeing.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought kneeing was a major. In my experience, kneeing would generally get you a double.
Well,
or a 5 even.
Maybe they didn't see intent, so they gave him a 2.
Like we were kind of saying, we don't know if it was intentional. I mean,
yeah, that's fair.
It's one of those things.
A big clear by number 4, Lance Cotton, who has done that 2 or 3 times this game so far, as the Colonials penalty kill, gets one out and clears about 15 seconds off the board. Jenkins tries to get it out, and here comes Canisius. A good block by Adamski, who got his stick down to block it. Jenkins and Adamski looking to get the puck off Canisius. The Griffins looking to cycle here to set something up. Good pressure by Jenkins, who's trying to get the puck, and Adamski's going to come in and support, and it looks like they might get it out. I'm not sure if they do, and they end up getting it all the way out. And we have 1:10 remaining on this penalty to Cameron Smith, 2 minutes for kneeing. 6:26 left in the period, a minute to go on the penalty, as the Griffins are going to come forward. Half the penalty gone, and they're looking to set up a cross pass to 32 in Ovechkin's office. Can't finish it. D-to-D pass, number 17 to 14. Canisius tries to get it out in front, trying to turn around and fire it was Haas, who couldn't get it out. Number 16 for RMU, that is Giovanni Palumbo, does get it out. John Betts in support, 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Palumbo knocking it forward. Behind the net, Canisius trying to get the puck. RMU killing a lot of time here. A great penalty kill so far. A good PK by Coach Joseph's squad here. Here come the Griffins. They're looking to move forward. They're losing time very quickly. They have about one more rush in them. 10 seconds to go on the penalty clock. The Griffins trying to get it through. A good poke by Betts, and Betts going to try and get it out to finally kill it, and they can. A good keep by the Griffins player. Out in front, Mackey's going to hold it as Cameron Smith comes out. A successful kill by the Colonials, and we're back to even strength with 5:14 to go in period number 2.
On that power play for the Griffins, I counted at least 2 missed chances. They did have one shot. I'm sure their coaching staff will be wanting more in the event that they get another crack at that. Coach Joseph, I'm sure, very happy with his penalty kill unit after that. Very much needed kill. Very much needed.
Tie-up draw. Colonials are going to maybe come away with this, but it looks like Canisius is going to grab it. Jenkins hit behind the wall, behind the net. Adamski tries to chip it forward to Draper, and he can't, but Jenkins is going to grab it. Trying to get past, loses his footing and goes down with some help from the Golden Griffins player. Lance Cotton can't get it around, but Draper in front of the net is going to grab the puck, trying to keep it, but pressured by the Griffins, and here comes Kramer. Kramer's going to try and get it out, and he does. What a great play, and here comes Kramer. A good play by Drule, the goaltender for Canisius, but it's not over yet. Adamski tries to get it out front and loses possession. Albert couldn't keep it, and he's going to fall back as the Griffins are going to come in for an attack. Lance Cotton trying to push him off. Mackey is going to rack up that puck, and with just shy of 4:20 on the clock for period 2, it's still 1-0 Colonials.
Well, if you caught it there, RMU's defense didn't acknowledge Lance Cotton looking for a change. He was tapping his stick for him. They didn't pick him up, and he stayed out there, and it still was a 2-on-2 coming back RMU's way, but thankfully Lance Cotton did a double take and realized the situation he was in with his team.
If there's anything I can remember about Lance Cotton from last season, he's a workhorse. He'll do what needs to be done. The Griffins trying to cycle the puck in the RMU zone. Into the Amity Mobile Tire corner. The Golden Griffins are going to try and maintain puck possession. It looks like they will. Tipped forward by the Colonials, and here comes Keith Reed. Pushed forward by, I do believe that is Lapina. Out to number 25 for the Colonials. Can't get it, he lost it in his feet. That's going to go all the way out. Albert going along with Schindler, and good thing Schindler went back because Albert couldn't get there in time. Schindler knocks it all the way up and back to the Canisius zone, off the wall, and that's going to be an icing.
Great play by Schindler to get back for his defenseman. Saw he was going a little faster than the defenseman that was back, and thankful for RMU. Was able to just get that out of the zone, which could have been a 1-0 breakaway coming back on Mackey. Shots currently sitting at 23-19 in favor of the Golden Griffins.
A big face-off win by Keith Reed. And here comes Schindler. Schindler to Reed. Reed has it. Offsides as Lapina just trickled over the blue line. And the Colonials will get a change. Coming on the ice, it appears to be Harbison and Lodges. That is a defensive pairing change from before. Harbison was with Haas at the start of the game, and now he's with Lodges. That's the second shift that we've seen these two players together. Face-off win by Cameron Smith, who comes back from serving his penalty.
Coach Joseph a little upset with no call on that face-off. A little bit of blatant interference right on the wing.
Oh, a big hit from behind was number 16, Giovanni Palumbo, on the Canisius player. Things are getting a little chippy here down at the Clearview Ice Arena after that knee-on-knee collision. This is Cameron Smith's first shift back from his penalty. Harbison has it over to Lodges. Lodges trying to get it forward, but it's tipped back by the Canisius captain. Okay, there's a blatant hold on the line, and they're not going to call that either. It appears that the refs aren't calling holding this evening.
That might have been a little incidental. Neither player necessarily too upset about that. RMU down in the corner, the Golden Griffins getting the puck out here out of the zone.
I believe my fan came out and my commentator voice went away, so I do apologize for calling out a player like that. That is unprofessional. Here comes Braden Harbison. Wheeling into the zone, chips it forward to John Betts. Canisius goes to his D partner and he's looking. Goes to the other side, and it appears that, I believe that is Eric Pawelski, is absolutely gassed. But it gets in front of the net with a shot that goes wide by Kovac. Kovac in the corner, the Doubletree corner that is. Kovac's going to get around, he's going to have it. Over to Lance Cotton. Lance Cotton, are we going to see a windup? And he gets a shot almost tipped in by John Betts. So to go off the Under Armour wall, and here comes Canisius. Chipping it forward, Cotton's going to miss. And here come the Griffins out in front. Mackey makes a great save.
Seems we have a correction. Apologies for it. Number 14 for RMU, Santino Malteri, has been a mispronunciation today. We'll have to get that right, Charles. RMU's end here. Draw goes right to the wing. Golden Griffins walk out. A shot blocked by the RMU defense, and RMU starts breaking the puck out.
Forward comes Adamski, and he gets hip checked right in front of the official at the Clearview Ice Arena logo in the Canisius zone. The fans are going wild. Are we going to see a power play for the Colonials? And we are. Walking over to the bench, albeit very slowly, I do believe that is number 10, Andrew Urban. It is number 10, Andrew Urban for Canisius. And there has been a correction, that is Malteri, not Maltari. I do apologize.
RMU getting their first crack on the power play tonight. Coach Joseph putting his big dogs out there, going to try to hammer something in.
Adamski with the faceoff win back to Cotton. Cotton has it at the start of this power play. Cotton over to Kramer, can't get it, and it's going to go all the way around, and Cotton's going to have to go back and pick it up. Here comes Cotton. Cotton going to wait for Kramer, and he's going to drop it off. And here comes Kramer. They're looking for an outlet pass.
1 minute remaining.
Kramer turns on the Jets, and he's going to walk it in. He's going to try to do it all himself, and he does! A goal by the Colonials. Number 15, Roman Kramer. The boys are buzzing.
Little bit of vintage Bobby Orr there, Charles Buckeye. He went end to end on that play. I believe Lance Cotton will be picking up the assist if I'm not mistaken.
Face-off win by the Colonials. Harbison has it with just under a minute to go in the second period. The Colonials make it 2-0 off a goal from number 15, Roman Kramer. Opposite the Doubletree corner, Keith Reed is going to take it over to Harbison. Harbison out front, and that took a weird bounce right in front of Drew Lay, and he's going to grab that. That almost went in.
That thing was bouncing around right on top of his pads. Lucky for him, he snagged it with the glove before it got any more dangerous than it was. Harbison from, I'm going to call that Stamkos's office.
I like it. I like it.
Right,
maybe
like 5 feet from the goal line.
I don't know if it's his office per se, but he definitely likes being there.
His knees have not allowed him to, been holding his office position recently, but I would give it to him. I'd hire him.
Kramer has it. Out to Harbison. Harbison's going to keep it. He's looking. He's going to fire it towards the net, and it's tipped. He shoots and scores. A tip by Justin Adamski. The boys are buzzing.
Big time tip in front from Adamski, and I think a 3-player screen allowed for that puck to just slip by Drouet. Didn't look like he really saw it until it was nearly by him, making that 3-0 Colonials. 2 goals within a minute here.
Face-off win by Canisius as they're going to try to get one back as it's 3-0.
Colonial goal by number 9, Justin
Behind the net.
Adamski.
Kramer has it. He's looking. Chips it up to Adamski. Adamski tries to knock it forward. Canisius has it. Into the corner, 1 second to go, lodges the Harbison, and that will end period 2 as the Colonials get 2 goals in this period in just 15 seconds. Norman, what an end to the period. Anything to say?
Well, to start, and as an RMU fan myself, I would still say that the Griffins had the majority of the momentum that period, but I'll tell you what, they came up real short with the play of Mackey so far.
You know, I'd have to agree. At the start of the period, I was a little worried. They weren't looking too hot out there. For the first 30, 45 seconds of the game, it was deep into their zone, and they couldn't do anything.
I mean, Charles, I'd go as far as even 8 or 9 minutes in. RMU's defensive end just looked tiresome. I mean, there was little movement. They were being worked in the corners, worked up top. I mean, that looked like Griffin's period for the first half, but I mean, 2 goals in a minute.
What are you going to do, right? Like, there's not much you can say about that. When you get 2 goals in less than a minute, I mean, we were just talking about how it ticked over to just shy of a minute left in the game, and then they score one, 25, 30 seconds later? They really quickly capitalized on that momentum from the power play goal and turned this period around for them.
So there's been controversy about what the most dangerous lead in hockey is. And you'll have a lot of people say it's 2, because obviously it's 2, right?
It's 2.
A lot of times teams will get up 3 goals, and you know, that's enough of a cushion, especially going into a third period with a couple high intensity teams like these. I mean, RMU needs to keep the foot on the gas here. They can't give the Griffins even an ounce more in their direction momentum.
I'd have to agree. You know, we're ticking over to the third period. It's 10 p.m. down here at the island. We've got about 13:45 remaining in intermission. Norman and I are going to step away. I'm going to shut up for about 10 minutes because my voice is already dying a little bit. But, you know, so what happens, you got to get hyped when a goal's scored, you know? So we're going to go ahead and take a step away, and we'll be back with you when there's about a minute to go in intermission. All right, everybody, we're back. 45 seconds to go here in intermission. I will say, after taking some time. My voice got no better. We are still down bad, but calls.
That'd be more than fine. I got a little bit of voice cracks in I'm sure I could throw in. Shot total so far, RMU still at 21. Definitely outshot last period. Griffins with the lead at 24. I believe they had 13 last period.
All right, I'd like to take a minute and apologize to Santino's cousin, who's in chat, who corrected me on Malteri. I do apologize. I looked at it and immediately thought of Atari, so I went Maltari, but hopefully I don't say it again and I keep it as Malteri. But let's see if he can put another goal in the third period, huh? Here we go, as Canisius is going to take the opening faceoff for the third period. We have 20 minutes of hockey left here to play. The Colonials up 3-0 going into this final leg of the game. Around, he's pickpocketed by Kramer. And Kramer gets pickpocketed himself. And here comes number 14 for the Griffins, and a good glove save by Mackey.
I'll tell you what, CJ, I think Mackey's glove has been the most impressive part of his game tonight. He's had solid positioning in the net, but, I mean, of the saves he's really had to stretch for, it's been his glove.
I'm not going to say let's go Pitt. I'm not.
I was going to say, you got to get the bumps in.
Our league team just beat Pitt. I'm not going to say it. Here comes Draper, chips it forward into the Griffin zone. He's coming in support, ties him up, doesn't get anything on the puck, but tries to get it out front to Adamski and can't. The Griffins trying to get out of their zone, and they do. Draper with a hit along the wall. Fires it into the RMU zone where Mackey's going to stop it. He shoots it back out to the neutral zone where the Griffins are going to try and grab it. In pursuit is Schindler. A good poke by Keith Reed there. Reed tries to get it in deep, and he does. Canisius is going to try and knock it out, and it looks like they might, but they can't get it all the way out. As Jenkins has it and then turns the puck over again. Reed back to get it. He has, well, he had Cotton, but couldn't get there. But he looks like he's going to try and do it all himself. Reed chips it around another Griffins player, and he's going in with speed. Here comes Keith Reed with a shot, and he shoots and scores. 4-0 Colonials. Number 8, Keith Reed. Doing it all himself, moment. All himself.
From the bottom left defensive corner all the way to the top cheese, baby.
He put it up in the top corner where the kids can't get it. I am so sorry.
Right next to where Mama keeps the peanut butter, right?
That's where she keeps the peanut butter. Face-off win by Cameron Smith, and here come the Colonials. Palumbo has it over to number 23, Jenkins. Jenkins stops, pivots, and tries to get it through, and he does, and here comes Jenkins. And the Colonials gets it over. Palumbo up front again to Jenkins, and he can't get it in. First of his career, Keith Reed pots a goal. That's the second number 1 goal of the game. The first one goes to Santino Malteri. And here comes Lance Cotton. He's going to try and get it around him, and he does. Dumps it in. And Byron is back. A hit on the wall, behind the net. Cameron Smith's going to try and keep it in, and he can't. But number 24 for the Colonials gets it through to Cameron Smith, who gets leveled at center, right in front. And he gets hit in the back again. They are not happy with Cameron Smith after that kneeing penalty. That is 2 potential penalties for Canisius right now. Are they going to take 2 or are they going to take 1? That is number 15. Number 15, Michael Yoakum, the one that Cameron Smith kneed earlier in the second period, is the one that's going to the box after an interference call in between the hashes.
I mean, I guess if you're going to get a penalty, you better get your money's worth, Charles. I don't know
guess
that
you
that's
better
worth
get the
it at
guy
this
back
point.
that got you. Face-off win.
Canisius
Across.
penalty.
Kramer shoots it high and into the netting.
2 minutes for roughing. Putting your Colonials on the power play.
2 minutes for roughing. That's what sent Yoakum to the box.
How about that look there from who that was Lapiana, Austin. Cross crease through about 4 bodies all the way down.
Are you saying Lapiana or is it Lapina? I really have no idea.
I guess I'm emphasizing.
I'm going to say it's Lapiana.
Why don't we
Lapina
do?
doesn't sound right at all.
Why don't I do that one, and then you do what you said, so
Multari.
one of us is right.
Oh.
Right?
So you want me to say Lapina.
Pina, and I'll
you
say Lapiana, right? Somebody will be right.
I think it's Lapiana, if I'm being honest.
Only one of us gets fired.
Kramer. Over to Cotton. Cotton has it. It's down to Lapiana. Cotton over to Kramer. He shoots and scores. The boys are still buzzing.
Beautiful tic-tac-toe passing almost, especially up the point. Lapiana involved with that saucer pass up to the top and then down low to the right for the cannon, right into the back of the net. Drolet really feeling the, and it looks like he's taking the walk of shame as we speak.
We are going to have a goaltending switch as Drolet's going to have a seat, and on comes number 1, David Allaire. Allaire in net now for the Golden Griffins. The Griffins are down 5-0 with 17 minutes to go in the third period. The Colonials look to continue pushing. Number 18 on the wall. Over to 25. Number 25, Nathan Isaac, is hounded in front of the timekeeper's bench.
And number 12, Austin.
The Griffins knock it forward. It is Lapiana. There it is. We've heard it now. A good body on net by Albert. And here come the Colonials. Number 22, I believe that is Tyler Kovac, who has the puck. Loses it,
Jeremy Jenkins.
but with some pushback from John Betts. And out to Nathan Isaac. So it is Lapiana. I've been saying Lapina for 2 periods.
Unless they're wrong too.
Oh!
A little bit of
A double hit with the
incidental
center ice. I
contact.
believe that was unintentional. A wide shot goes wide of Mackey. A hit from behind. The defensemen for RMU are getting hounded behind the net. No call there. They will give a call, and we're getting chippy tonight.
A few stick infractions there right in front of RMU's net. I believe that was Will Tommy fighting. Maybe thought he was fencing there actually, Charles. Not positive. Unhappy nonetheless. Looks like no calls here from that occurrence. I don't know. You know what was blown dead for there? I'm not positive.
Harbison circles back in his own zone. Goes wide to Haas.
Beautiful.
And here
breakout
comes
there.
Reed. Reed chips it towards the net where it's grabbed by Allaire, and Allaire is going to freeze it.
It's a tough situation for David Allaire. Hope I got that right, to walk in here. Going 40 minutes without seeing anything and then coming into a 5-0 game. He might be a little shaken walking in, but covers his first puck and nice feel there for him.
Here come the Griffins. Haas and Harbison back.
Yeah.
Haas is going to corral it, and he's looking to get rid of it in the double tree corner.
I forgot. I was trying to think if I forgot one.
Dumped back behind the net with Schindler, and here comes Harbison with it. Harbison drops it off to his D partner, Haas, who tries to get it up to Lapiana and can't. Dumping it in behind the net. Schindler will take it, and he's looking. Back to Harbison. Harbison tries to get it to Haas. Canisius has it, trying to chip it in front. Colonials trying to maintain some control here. And here comes Schindler. 2 minutes for elbowing. Getting called on Braden Harbison for the Colonials.
RMU saying their PK back into this game. It'll be their second time on the ice tonight. A big first kill for them. Not exactly an extremely important one at the moment, maybe for momentum purposes, but 5-goal buffer at the moment for RMU.
The Griffins will get it out to the defenseman. On the point, the Griffins. Tries to get a shot, but a block by Adamski, who lost his stick, and a great poke by Tyler Draper to get it all the way out as it touches the Griffins line. Cotton chips it. Slow to get up is one of the captains for the Griffins who got hit at center ice. That was Michael Yoakum. Out in front, Mackey's going to cover it up.
A little bit of a whiff there from the defender.
A bit.
Didn't catch who it was, and I don't think I'm going to go back and explore it for their sake, but Mackey paying attention and there to freeze that one there.
Colonial's penalty kill, 1 for 1 tonight. Their power play, 2 for 2 tonight. Face-off win by the Colonials. Down opposite the Doubletree corner, Lance Cotton has it, trying to get it out, and it's stopped by Canisius. Canisius has it, fires it towards the net, and it goes wide, far side, over to Ovechkin's office, and back to the point. Point shot, just throws it in on Mackey, and Mackey's going to cover it up. Some extracurricular in front of the net. Some cross checks by Cotton after some of the Canisius players were taking liberties with Mackey.
The big man takes no exception for his teammates in vain. I will say that shot coming in with the flutter, I know they're regarded as, they're called flutter pucks. They're kind of stinkers, if you will, but sometimes those are the hard ones to track down for goalies.
A good keep, but it looks like there's going to be, are they calling that off? I thought it was a keep. I could be wrong.
So number 23 thought it might have been a penalty as well, just offsides.
Yeah, that is Robbie Sakari. He is unhappy at the moment. And that will be called for offsides. 1 minute to go here in the penalty, served by Braden Harbison, who had 2 minutes for elbow. Canisius to the center, and here comes number 21 for Canisius. Gets into the RMU zone, loses his footing, but maintains the puck out to number 18, who's in the slot, and that shot goes up into the netting.
Beautiful
After a good
block by Cameron Smith there.
Is that Cameron Smith?
Cameron Smith, yes,
Cameron
sir.
Smith. Playing a good game today, Cameron Smith, apart from that kneeing penalty in the second. He's playing a good physical game tonight.
Might have been part of his plan to strike fear in the eyes. You never know. I'd like to think not.
You'd like to. Adamski loses the faceoff. Yoakum at the point. He's back on the ice. Seems to be okay. Trying to get it over to number 14 and can't, and that's going to go out. Adamski's going to pressure the Canisius player. Needs some support, and he has Yoakum. Yoakum has it. And here comes Canisius. Tries to toe drag her on number 25. That was Nathan Isaac, and Isaac said no. The Mars, Pennsylvania native, up in neighboring Butler County with the good defensive play. Losing the puck, here comes Kramer. Out in front, he has Reed. A shot, a save, Reed with another chance. And it goes wide as the penalty ends for RMU, and they get 5 back. Here comes Canisius. Trying to get around him, and he does with a good shot. Gets it past Lodges. Lodges caught a stick up high. No call. And here comes Reed. Reed off the wall, goes out to the neutral zone. Canisius player down, delayed offsides. RMU has some time. Lodges, the junior from New Jersey, gives it to Reed. Reed has it. Tic-tac-toe up to Schindler. Schindler gets hit on the boards, and that's going to be Jenkins who has the puck, chipping up from defense. Schindler's going to drop back, and he's going to cover. Cotton along the wall, good check opposite the UPMC wall. Puck is high, hit off the netting, and then it fell. Cotton cross-checked in the back. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They shouldn't call anyone.
Oh,
for
they
that.
definitely just called that.
They're calling that.
Ref
Cotton.
escorting him to the box. Looks like Lance Cotton could potentially be going as well here. He's a little unhappy. Probably just taking them both, calling it even, telling everybody to calm down a little bit.
That's exactly what they're doing, taking them both, calling it even. It all started behind the net. Lance Cotton was getting into it with a Canisius player, cross-checking him after the whistle, and then coming up behind him, I do believe was Brendan Reed of Canisius, who cross-checked him and laid him out. They're both going to the box. Coincidental minors. And we'll see some 4-on-4.
I'll say this much, for the amount of zone time and presence that the Griffins had on that power play, there were not the shots to equal that. Between the two power plays they had, we counted a total of 2 shots, and that's not good enough for 4 minutes on the man advantage.
That is not what you want to see, especially if you're Canisius. You need your special teams to step up when they're needed. Harbison in the corner gets hit. It goes out in front, and here comes Haas. Haas has it. Harbison tied up in the center. Again, things getting a little chippy here at the Clearview Ice Arena. Harbison's going to chase it, trying to get it out, but Canisius is going to grab it, circle through the neutral zone. Pushing forward into the RMU zone, Harbison's going to come down and get it. He has Haas, his defensive partner. He's going to send it behind the other way, trying to get to Palumbo, and he can't get there. Cameron Smith goes down on a knee, drops it, and it goes wide. They're going to call slashing. They're going to call slashing on Giovanni Palumbo. RMU number 16. Did you see the slash? I didn't see the slash.
I'm not going to lie, it looked a little bit of like a weak call there. Just a little tap in the back, but who am I to judge?
Well, it's the referee's world. We're just living in it. We're just reporting the game that they're, calling. Fine.
I will say they've been doing a pretty fine job this game.
Yeah,
I don't really have any
think
complaints. I just thought that one was a little weak.
I think it's fairly even so far. Canisius into Ovechkin's office. Back to the point, 32, tries to get it over to 14, and it gets blocked by Adamski. Adamski's gonna take it. He's coming down the wing. Justin Adamski goes back, trying to go 5-hole, and a good save by David Allaire. 40 seconds remaining on the coincidental minors, 1:36 remaining on the slashing call. Canisius dumps it in behind the net. Opposite the DoubleTree corner, Canisius is gonna excel with the puck here. Taking a look at the circle, tries to sauce it over to number 14, and they can't get there. A tie-up by Jenkins. Canisius looking for a shot. They can't. They wait. Out in front, and they score. A tip in front goes right through Mackey's 5-hole, and Canisius going to get on the board here with a little over half the period remaining.
Beautiful anticipation and patience with, I didn't catch the player, but with the Griffin forward moving into that zone,
I think it was number 32, Joey McGuire, the defenseman, but I could be wrong.
It's a beautiful play. Sucked in a few RMU defenders and pretty much left his, I think that was his center out front all alone.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been number 7, Zach Wagner. I believe it might have been Wagner, and he was, or Wagner. I think it was Wagner. So it was Zach Wagner. Zach Wagner with the assist. There was a wonderful patience displayed to get around the diving RMU player and get it out in front. A great play for Canisius to make it 5-1. RMU still has a lead. Draper's going to come in and try to support Albert, who chips it to the center line. A good play by Kramer, who's going to get it into Mackey. Mackey's going to corral it, send it back behind to Draper. Draper gets tossed up along the wall, and now we're getting some checks going on here. We're not playing the puck. Albert getting involved, and it looks like we're going to see a call. Oh, the goalie's getting into it, and he body checks a Canisius player. Number 3 for Canisius gets leveled by Mackey. The crowd goes nuts for Mackey as he drops number 3 for Canisius on his behind.
Griffins will calm. They've been getting under the skin of the Colonials all night. It seems that Mackey has finally had enough of that with a little under 10 minutes left here. Probably going to be something, call it on Mackey there, Adam. I don't know. I mean, it only looks like they're sending one Griffin player to the box here right now. No, we got two. I'm sorry.
They've been taking liberties with him for the majority of the game. And then what was happening there, away from the camera's view, can't happen. Can't happen. He had enough, and he dropped him.
Looks like Coach Joseph is telling his team, be calm, collected. You guys are up 4. It's less than 10 left. Be smart. Keep your heads up, and just get out right now.
Keep clock rolling. Keep the clock rolling. That's all we got to do. Don't need any more. You already got 4. You got 4 over what Canisius has. You've been dominating them in their offensive zone. They've had a lot of good shots, but Mackey's been solid. If he starts getting rattled, Canisius might have an opening here.
I think he's feeling great after that last sequence there, Charles. I don't know about you.
Oh, I thought he looked excellent.
After his, I add the hit to the stat sheet for Mackey there.
Are you going to? Might go for a hit a game. Is that what he's going for?
I guess so.
I think that would help.
Some goalies go for the goals, the empty net goals. Others go for hits.
You know what? I think I might buy him a Hextall jersey for Christmas. I'll send a Hextall jersey to the locker room. I can say that now that he's the Penguins GM. You know, he's not enemy number 1 anymore. Coincidental minors handed out. Face-off win by Canisius. Going to go down behind Mackey, gets it out in front, and a blocker save. If that was on net, goes far. Shot by Canisius, hits off the backboard. It did look like Mackey got a touch on that, and here comes Kramer. Kramer and Adamski in the Canisius zone, out in front, chipped. Adamski ran into the goaltender, but a nice attempt by Allaire to get back. Kramer has it, he's gonna spin, and here he comes with some speed. It's Roman Kramer, shot, he shoots, and he scores. That is 3 tonight for Roman Kramer. I'm seeing people take off their hats, so I think it's 3.
Nobody cared to throw them on, unfortunately. If I brought one, it would have went.
It would get it wet.
Looks like the puck was kept for Kramer there by Coach Joseph. A showing of his display tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he's absolutely thrilled with the current order of what's going on as Canisius gets it right in the slot.
Goal in the third night, number 15, Roman Kramer. With an assist from number 9, Justin Budowski.
And the clock kept running. They are going to get that fixed and we'll get back underway. But so that was confirmed, Kramer's hat-trick goal of the night. Nothing like starting off the season with 3 goals in your first game.
Some very promising looks for this RMU team moving forward.
From right here in Moon Township as well. I bet he's played a lot of hockey on this rink. And here comes Draper. Draper knocks it forward. Behind the net. Reed's going to step up. He's going to try and get there, but it's going to go all the way out. Canisius is going to take it with a shot and a save by Mackey. 47 seconds remain on the coincidental minors. 8:33 left in the period.
I did want to make mention to make a note of this. I'm going to butcher his name, unfortunately here, but number 14 for the Griffins, a great puck acceptance from his skate on the entry there. Tiber said a Tusini.
Yeah, I'm not exactly
that's
sure
a hard one to not butcher, but
pronounce
a
that.
great acceptance of that puck with his skate there.
It's very Italian. I can tell you that for sure. Allaire is going to stop the puck behind his own net, and Canisius is going to corral it, and they're going to look to get it out. Here come the Griffins. Dumping it in. Number 23, Jenkins has it, and he gets it over to Lodges. Lodges gets it forward to Cameron. Cameron Smith, who lost the puck, and it gets chipped up into the rafters. And we're going to see a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, CJ, I've seen it a few times at this rink, and some others like it. When the puck gets chipped up in those rafters and all the players expect it to hit and it doesn't, it gets real confusing on the way back down.
Do they still call that in the rafters if it doesn't hit?
If it goes through the beams, they let it go.
They let it go.
Unless they've added that and it's changed, but usually in club hockey, that's how it would be.
So just get good at flipping the puck is what I'm hearing.
Murphy dump, baby.
Here come the Griffins. Pausing, looking for an outlet pass, and they have one. Into the neutral zone as the coincidental minors are over. Albert's going to make his way to the box. Delayed offsides. Cameron Smith has it. He's going to drop it back to Lodges. Lodges off the wall. Tipped forward by number 24, John Byrne. Lodges is going to hold it over to Byrne. Can't hold it. Gets bodied at center ice, and it's going to drop to the Griffins. Hit by Cameron Smith there, and here come the Griffins into the RMU zone. Chipping it on net. Mackey's going to cover, and we're going to have another whistle. 7:13 to go here in the third period. Your RMU Colonials up 6-1 over the Canisius Golden Griffins.
Griffins still leading with shots at this point with 29. RMU sitting at 27. RMU definitely a better output this third period than the second, but still have the Griffins trailing with 7:13 remaining in the third. Face-off won by the Griffins, gets flipped back in the RMU zone.
Harbison's going to clear it out. I was doing some quick math. It looks like Mackey currently, if my math is correct, has a .966 save percentage.
That was a little early to bring that up. That's a bad juju from where I come from.
From where you come? You come from Shaler. Is it bad juju in Shaler?
Yes.
It is. It is. Here comes Canisius. They're going to corral the puck in their own zone. They're going to go forward. They're going to try to get an outlet pass, and they have one, but it's going to get picked off by Haas. Haas to Harbison. It goes wide. Number 22, that is Tyler Kovac, is going to chip it to the far side, where Multeri is in chase, and he can't get a stick on that, but it's okay. It was chipped above him. Couldn't do much about it. Out front, it's going to be picked up by Jenkins, who's going to knock it in, the defenseman. Doing well in most of his forward advances. A good two-way defenseman, Jeremy Jenkins is. Behind the Canisius net, it's going to be picked up by number 12. That is Lapiano. Round, Jenkins is there. He has it. It's going to dance around a defenseman. And here comes Jenkins out in front with the shot that goes just wide. Reed almost had another chance on that, and he's going to try to knock it out front. That shot was from number 27, Brian Schindler. Another shot on net by Jeremy Jenkins, and we're going to have another whistle with just over 5 minutes left here in the third period. You know the worst part about this, Norman, with my voice being the way it is? I'm going to DM a D&B session tomorrow. In the morning. Regardless, we still got 5.5 minutes of hockey left.
Maybe your students will be a little okay with you being a little more quiet. I don't know, a little more quiet, a little muffled because of
class? Trying to go out front was Canisius, and a good defensive stop by Lodges, but the puck's turned over. It goes wide behind the net, trying to get it out front. Mackey, he doesn't have his stick, and he's going to reach out and he's going to grab it. It's going to go all the way down to the Canisius zone. Kramer's out there, but Draper is going to grab it from the neutral zone, and he's going to try and carry it in himself. He's got Kramer behind him, a drop pass. Kramer has it looking out front, and he makes it 4. Goodbye, water bottle. Put it in the top shelf. Someone get the goalie a new water bottle. He's definitely popped it this time. Put it up where I keep my Tudor's Biscuit World breakfast sandwiches.
Add
RMU
insult.
makes it 7-1, man. Look at this.
Add insult to injury with that bye-bye bottle.
I think RMU has a real star on their hands with Roman Kramer for sure. He's doing very well this evening, and if he can put together, oh my goodness, as that careens into the RMU bench, almost hits Coach Joseph as Kramer's the one that sent it in. He gives him a little point, and he goes, hey, yeah, my bad, Coach. Please don't bench me.
The doctor didn't even flinch. He knew where it was going. He's always keeping his eyes on the play. Never for a second are you getting anything past him on the ice.
Face-off win by Canisius. Good stop by Cameron Smith to stop that puck there. Out in front, here comes 24, John Bairn. Bairn loses the puck here. Goes out off the wall. What a play! What a little spin move there by Jeremy Jenkins trying to get through. A good shot block by Canisius. Goes off by the referee. 2 minutes for elbowing for the Canisius player on the boards. And he's going to get sent away for that. I didn't see it.
I don't think I did either, Charles. I think he's a little surprised he's getting called for it. I think the refs at this point are trying to keep everything to a minimum.
You know, that's fair. I mean, we got 4:27 left in a game that is, I mean, a 6-goal deficit for one team. And a game that's already been chippy to this point, I think they're just playing it safe. Adamski with the face-off win. Drops it up to Jenkins. And Canisius is going to throw it all the way down. Mackey's going to go out and try and chase it. Adamski has it. And he's got some support with 4-goal scorer, Roman Kramer, who's now going to take the puck. Out through the neutral zone, all the way through with his speed. Goes back and around, looking for some support. Chips it over, and that is Lapiana. Lapiana has time, and he scores! Lapiana goes 5-0 to make it 8-1. The goaltending change doesn't appear to have affected the Canisius goaltending tonight. I'm not sure if it's the defense. I'm not sure if it's the RMU offense, but something is amiss.
Allier flashes the 5-hole. It looked like he was trying to bait RMU's forward to shooting there. But sure enough, the shot goes through.
If he was baiting him, he did bait. Only problem is when you do that, you got to make the save. RMU's really going to try to keep the clock rolling here, but if you give them a power play, they're going to try and capitalize. Tipped forward, John Betts chasing the puck and lodges back in support. That was Austin Lapiana's first goal of his career. That's 3 tonight. That's Roman Kramer's 5th point of the evening too. Maybe 6th. Turns around and fires it out in front. Mackey diving. What a save! What a save! Another shot on net. Someone get the doctor to check out the groin. That looked like that one hurt. Down into the Canisius zone. RMU has it out in front. About 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Canisius looking to get another one. Dropped in is Lance Cotton back behind the net for Canisius. 3 minutes to go here in period 3. The score is 8-1 RMU. And here comes Canisius. Harbison and Haas back. Haas, the main defender right now, in the corner opposite the double tree corner. Out front, a good shot by Canisius, and that's going to go out, off the goalie, off the boards, and all the way out to the Canisius zone.
RMU with the 2 hard on that forecheck, really getting the Canisius defense to move the puck.
Keith Reed's going to chip that one all the way forward for Brian Schindler. Lapiana is there as well. Here comes Harbison on the wall, knocking it forward. Lapiana behind the net. And it is knocked forward by Schindler. Out to the neutral zone, Harbison in chase. Down by Mackey, he has a little bit of time. He's going to take it. He's going to shoot it all the way down to Lapiana, who's going to send it in. 2 minutes to go here in period number 3 as Canisius is up. Or I'm sorry, they are down 8-1 to the Colonials right now. just getting absolutely shellacked out there today. And here comes Canisius. Dangles past one, and they're moving into the RMU zone. Walks Albert. Albert's going to knock him into the corner, though. We've got a glove down. A hit on Cameron Smith, and they're going to call him for that one. Knocking it forward as Mackey goes to the bench. We have an icing. We also have a cross-checking penalty on number 9, Anders Florick, for Canisius. That was cross-checking on number 10. Oh, I'm sorry, it was number 3, Will Conmey. Will Conmey cross-checked. I'm not sure if it was from behind, but a cross-check on Cameron Smith. A minute 27 to go. Are the Colonials going to make it 9? At the point, Harbison was there, but they're not going to chip up. They don't need another one. They're not going to try and get another one. Mackey behind the net. Harbison has it. If it goes in, it goes in, but no reason to push very hard. And here we go. Schindler chips it forward. And here comes number 18. Schindler. Cameron Smith is there, and it goes all the way out. 1 minute remaining here in the third period. A minute 27 on the penalty. If there's not a goal scored, the penalty will see out the end of the game. But here comes Reed. Reed goes past one, out in front. That's to the point man. He's looking for a shot, and he gets one on net, and that's going to be covered up by Allaire and some extracurricular activity again, and Cameron Smith is at the center of it.
We haven't seen much from him this game yet with the high percentage of power play goals that RMU's had, but the second unit looking to be in unison with that last play, already generating a couple shots at the moment. I'm sorry, only one shot, still a minute 12 left though.
The second unit being Reed, Harbison, Schindler, Smith, and Palumbo. Here comes Canisius. Going in, trying to get one, a poke check by Mackey, and that's going to fall weird into the crease, and that's going to be covered. But it counts as a shot. Cameron Smith comes from behind with some extracurricular in front of our own net. 27 seconds remaining in the third period, and it looks like Cameron Smith's going to be walked to the box. So the power play is negated.
Charles, believe it or not, Griffins outshooting the Colonials 32-31.
32-31. .27 seconds here remaining. 4-on-4 hockey at the island. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 5-on-4. They've got the empty net. Canisius has pulled their goalie.
Colonial penalty number 10, Cameron Smith, 2 minutes for roughing.
The Colonials have it. Losing it to Canisius. Canisius is going to try and take it. Canisius in the corner opposite the double tree. Number 23 for the Colonials is going to try and carry it out, and that will be the end of the game. The Canisius Golden Griffins fall to the RMU Colonials 8-1. Some extracurricular in the center of the ice as Cameron Smith blows a kiss to number 3, Will Conmey, who was actually getting into it with the fans in front of us. An interesting end to the game. An 8-1 victory for the Colonials. What a game we had in store for us today. And it looks like Canisius is going to skip the handshake line.
That was a decision made by the officials, and probably a smart one at this point.
A standing ovation by the Colonial fans as Canisius is going to get back to their hotel this evening because they play them again tomorrow. We won't be live for that one, but there will be another game tomorrow, I believe at 2 p.m.
I know the name that's going to be all over the highlight reel is going to be Roman Kramer, but I really got to give it off to Kevin Mackey. 31 for 32 tonight. Definitely one of the top 3 stars of the game.
He posted, and I can say this now because the game's over. He posted a 969 save percentage. Some might say that's nice.
Might be in competition for a Penguin spot.
You think it'll be open? You think a backup spot
Training
might be
camp's
open?
still going on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for us here down at the island. I've been your play-by-play head coach of the esports program, CJ Buckeye. Next to me, Norman Riffner, alumni of the program, as well as a athlete here. So Norman, if you want to send us off.
It's been fun. Great day for hockey.
All right, everyone, have a good night, stay safe, and we will talk to you next week.